President Trump celebrated what he called a victory for the U.S. economy, a new free trade agreement with Canada and Mexico.
The agreement will govern nearly $1.2 trillion in trade, which makes it the biggest trade deal in the United States history. This is a truly extraordinary agreement for the United States, Canada, and Mexico.
The United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, or USMCA, reached just before the White House imposed midnight deadline, will replace the North American Free Trade Agreement. The accord comes after more than a year of contentious negotiations. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau cautioned it must still be ratified by the nations of North America.
There is also no question that now that we have moved forward on a USMCA that is good news for all three of our countries.
USMCA will give U.S. farmers more access to the Canadian dairy market. It will make it harder for automakers to build cars cheaply in Mexico by requiring 30% of the vehicle work be done by workers earning at least $16 an hour, keeping jobs here at home. Canada and Mexico will in turn be protected from tariffs on automobiles being imported into the U.S. as long as 75% of the vehicle is made in a USMCA country.
This new deal will be the most modern, up-to-date, and balanced trade agreement in the history of our country, with the most advanced protections for workers ever developed.
Could it mean as much as a nickel on a gallon of milk? Could it mean as much as $1,000 on a new car? Probably less than that.
Economist Ken Goldstein says the new agreement could minimally benefit small sectors like the farming industry. But the big impact, it's too soon to tell.
This is not a game changer. This is not going to change a 2.5% economy into, let's say, a 3% economy. It's not that big a deal.
And President Trump and his Canadian and Mexican counterparts are expected to sign the agreement in November. But again, it still needs to be voted on and accepted by legislatures in all three countries, which could take months. Maurice?
Okay, Hazel.